that's not gonna work. Hey Dallas, what's happening? Good morning, man. Yeah, you might have to take it to a guitar tech, man. Because what they can do is they can fill in the hole, let it harden, and then re-drill. Like, I've seen these guys like take a hole like that and take like cut up a bunch of toothpicks, use that for filler, fill in the hole, and then re-drill and put the strap thing back on. IQ, if you want to take private lessons from me, you can. Just email me at soulcactus19@gmail.com. Lessons are paid for in advance as long as we agree upon a time and the method. And it's $80 an hour. Mario Delgado, how are you this morning? just blame it on the guitar. Hey, Kay. Or is it Key? Key Guitar Loop. How you doing? Hey, Pixie. How are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. From Japan. That's cool. So it must be nighttime by you. It's just pronounced K? Okay. How are you, K? I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. This may not be the place for you, though. Alright? Good luck. I think the brother needed help elsewhere. I don't supply that kind of help. You guess you're alright? Okay. No harm, no foul, Pixie. It's 2:15. Wow. Guitar loop. What kind of guitar do you play? Do you play in a band? Tell us your story. Anyways, I am Larry Soulcactus. Happy Sunday morning to you guys. Welcome to my live stream. Strat, that's cool. That's cool, Robert. I think you mean hoodie, right? Thank you, Devil. Oh, okay, that's cool. There's a chick that does that on, don't mean to be sexist. There's a girl, a woman, on Instagram who goes under the header of Jimmy Plays, and she's really talented. She does a lot of loop stuff and just kind of jams over it. She's too cool for me. She's got like thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of followers. Truth be told, her tone is not nearly as good as mine, but whatever. What can you do? Okay, we understand your English just fine. It's all good. She is an American woman. California chickie, as Al Pacino would say. California chickie. Hoo-wah. Why don't SGs come in like the fancy finishes? You mean like sunbursts specifically, Dallas? Because that's a Les Paul thing. The way SGs were introduced was like this in Cherry. They've always been like that. When they did have a second color, it was like Inverness green or Pelham blue or Alpine white. Those were the other colors that eventually got offered. But it's never been like, oh, we're going to put a sunburst on an SG like a Les Paul. No. It was two totally different designers for those two guitars, for the SG and then for the Les Paul. I'm just gonna call you Verge. How you doing, man? Dallas, nobody ever says that about a 335, though. That's why people like the one with the vibrola. It's got the metal engraved plate with the vibrola arm, the whammy bar. So, like, that's a whole look unto itself. So I could be like, well, why isn't that on the Les Paul? Because it's only an SG thing, that's why. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, my friend. Thank you, Kay. Kay, you can read about all the gear that I play in the read more section. It just says more. Drop that down. It's a drop down box. All my gear is listed. Yeah, the Mastro. You got it, Dallas. It's yeah, the Mastro. There's another one with the sideways vibrola too, which is really funky. The kid in Greta Van Fleet uses one of those. Hey Davey, hey Stevie, what's happening? Good morning to you guys. Denise, what's happening? How are you? Hey Death, what's the word? That's all right, man. We all have lives. This just happens to be mine. Currently speaking. What's up, Stevie Tuner 2? No. I haven't really listened to much of their music, but I know that the one guitar player plays P90 style Les Paul. Like, doesn't he have a signature guitar through Epiphone? It's like Charlie whatever his name is. He's really good. I mean, Blackberry Smoke is a good band, you know. Marcus King just got his own signature through Gibson. I love his guitar, the 345. That's a cool fucking guitar that he put out. I'd like to play one of those. But I would look so stupid playing that guitar because it's so big and I'm so little. Yeah, right. He has a thing for LP juniors. I have a thing for SG juniors. Marcus King is a badass. Yeah, he is a badass. I just worry he's gonna like blow out his voice one day. Lonely days. I like Jimmy Smith a lot, Kay. Back at the Chicken Shack. Hey, Dan. Swear up, chin up. You're on a stream, you're not alone. Thanks, Pixie. Hey, Chad. Reman, I'm good. How are you? It was Lay Love. Old Love is. Sorry, man. Sorry, Death. What'd you say, Dallas? What else? Tremolo and reverb for an old classic blues vibe. You could also go for a slapback delay. And then having your amp slightly broken up would help too. That's nice, Pixie. Thank you. 41 years. That's why I play like shit. Chad, you want to get some like egg carton type stuff, foam to soundproof the room maybe. I don't like doing that personally. When I record in open environments throughout the house because every room has a different sound. So I don't want to take that away from my recording, actually. And when you start soundproofing your room and deadening it, you're actually taking away the liveliness of the room. I don't think people realize that when they do what they do with recording studios. I mean, to each their own. That's my own personal view on it. So what I'm going to do may not work for you, vice versa. So I can't really tell you like what is the best method for, you know, making a small recording studio. Thank you, Ryan. A man deep. Gonna have to pass on that. Movie R. It doesn't matter if I sing or I don't sing. Eminem is not something that would be done on this channel, bud. But that is. Thanks, Pixie. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Death. Bye-bye. Some people on lewds should not drive. Dude, nobody should ever drive on anything. That Layla lick? Sure, if you want to play it wrong. you go. Off you go. Yeah, what a dipshit. Like, to come into this stream and think that I would even remotely entertain the idea of playing or singing Eminem. Yeah, right. Are you high? Oh, Death, thank you for sharing that. That is a little TMI, I think, for the room, dude. Thanks, Pixie. Yes, please hit that like button. Excuse me for a second. Can I play any Mark Knopfler? No, not really. Well, I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm in the room, I hear me, I hear what I do. None of that remotely spells out he plays Eminem. I'm just saying. Song written on the stream. Boom. Mic drop. Yabba dabba do. Parties in the zoo. What? There's one, except for Stun. She'll be alright. Inform Lord Vader we have a prisoner. Fishing Geek, what's it? What's the word? Okay. Well, I I don't know what to say about that, man. You may want to call them and say, I wanted a glue-on neck, not a bolt-on. I don't know. Hello, Aisha. Thanks, Dallas. I appreciate the awesome sauce along with Pixie and Lemon Crusher. I like that name. Thanks, Kay. Good to see you. Ardodge. Our dog. Okay, I'll call you our dog. Good, how are you? Yeah, they've seemed to, don't jinx us, man. Exactly. Tom Patterson, what up? Ryan, I'm not going there today, but check back tomorrow. But I probably won't be going there tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, or the day after that. It's just not in my travels, my friend. You guys are funny. Beetlejuice. So far, so good, Tom. Aisha, yeah, you've missed 34 minutes of stuff, yeah. Not much, Garrett. What are you up to? All right, Ryan. I just don't know it, Ryan. It's Taj Mahal's Leaving Trunk that I was tripping on. Okay, or jamming on. Yes, he was using a Strat, and then he changed gears. Richie Blackmore went the other way. He started with like a 335 and then switched over to a Strat. Kind of interesting, huh? Cool. How about when you're building a Lego set and you're missing a page of instructions that they don't show you? But like you're supposed to understand how to put something together with basically like steps missing. I love that. I mean, forget about and there's always extra pieces in the Lego set. That's what made me think of that, Fishing Geek. The extra, when you said extra pieces. Every Lego set has extra pieces. And I bought some that didn't come with a piece that I needed, and I had to call Lego, but they're good about mailing you out the piece. Their customer service is excellent. Sorry for that tangent. I was looking for a relatable moment. The Lego TIE Fighter, Imperial TIE Fighter set 753,000. They're missing instructions from that booklet. I stopped building that set because they didn't show how to put the pieces like and like do the wing right and attach it. Like there's like obviously like a whole section missing or something. So I like stopped building it. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, instructions are nice when they're clear. I think Lego instructions could be worked on a little bit. I think they could be a little bit more clear sometimes than they are. That's just my general opinion, but I have like a serious attention to detail kind of issue. Like I'm building the set and I'm like, okay, you went from this thing to that thing, but you skipped putting the pieces around the actual wing and how that applies. Am I supposed to guess how that shit happens? Stop building the set. I'm thinking about probably sending it to my godson and having him finish it for me. Okay, so, Jesus, why is this signal so fucking poor? Yeah, okay, so I'm not the only one that's experienced gaps in their instructions with Lego builds. I think you should actually have to be a dad to be called dad, and I'm not. And it's not my fault you got here just now. I've been rocking it for 40 minutes, dude. I'm kind of tired at this point. Alright, best ways to support me. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Hit the like button, of course. Good ways to support me is to buy a sticker or super sticker and stream. And I will play you something that you want to hear that I can play. Or you can arrange a time for me to talk to you over on Instagram if you want to follow me over there. You can go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus, and buy some of my music there. That also helps me. That's it. All the information, though, is down in the description. Not the title of the video, folks, the actual description. If you want to just make a donation to my PayPal or my Venmo, you can just do that. And you don't have to buy a sticker, super sticker, and stream. You can just send me a note that says thanks for the stream, whatever. And put in whatever you want to pay. Not a big deal. Take a private lesson, dude. I'm not doing that. Shout out back from the US, man. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Well, besides the SG period, we'll just classify it all as one gear. Probably Les Paul, Strat, and Telly. And 335. Those are my top 5 guitars. In terms of like what I like to buy and play. From body shapes to tonalities to weights. I roll with SGs and Tellys now because they just tend to be a lot lighter than everything else. And I can get out of both of those guitars what I need. Strat, if I go into the 7-pound range, if I can find a Strat at like 7 pounds even or a little bit over, that's cool. When they go into the 8-pound range, it gets a little exhausting and cumbersome to me. Same thing with the Les Paul. Like, it's fine for a few tunes, and then after that, like, I'd like to take it off and put on something lighter. Cool, Michelle. I like PRS guitars. I've owned a couple McCartys. I've owned a DGT signature guitar. Nothing wrong with PRS guitars at all. It's just not my it's not my go-to. I mean, PRS came along a little after like I started playing guitar. I don't really remember the year that PRS was invented. But like I started playing in the 84-85 school year. When I was in 7th grade, and like there wasn't PRS at that time. It was just all Fender and Gibson, and what other, brands that were around then, PV. And I mean, I didn't even get a Fender or Gibson for my first guitar. I got an Aria Pro 2 RS Night Warrior. It looked like it was all black, shredder guitar, had a humbucker and then 2 single coils. Cool beginner guitar. It was like $300 or whatever it was. Had the locking trem system, which was a hassle. That's cool, Michelle. I get it. Have I tried the chambered? Yeah, I had when I auditioned with the Stones band back in I don't know what it was, 2013. I had a 58 chambered Les Paul, and it was great. It was just that the neck was too big, but it weighed like 7 point whatever pounds. Excuse me. I actually like those. I think they're called featherweights. Um, you know, you can get them in historic 58s or 59s or ROs, which is 60s. I don't know what Gibson makes in the featherweight line anymore, if that's even a thing anymore. Oh, that's cool, Michelle. We are close in age, Michelle. In fact, if you reverse your numbers, that's my age. Yeah, okay. That's cool, Garrett. My only issue with like slim taper necks is they tend to go wide this way. Um, and that's a little strange to me. So it's like wide flat. This is a little, it's not as flat in the back. It's got a little bit more curve to it, a little bit more of a C. Or D shape, I don't know. Gibsons are not, you can play 10 different ones, they'll all feel completely different. They're all right, Dallas. You know, I think I put them in the same like group as like Angelo or D'Angelo. Hey James, what's happening? Thanks, Michelle. That is cool. You've been playing for a long time. You must rip. I hope you play better than I do. Thank you, Mr. Piper. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of Strat players go to SGs because it's a double cutaway and you can get up high on the fretboard. Don't know any Emerson, Lake and Palmer, but Brain Salad Surgery, great record. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Hey, Devil Child, hi. And Tokyo, how are you? Hey, back from the United States, Philippe. All the way from Brazil, huh? All right, cool. No, I have 2 amps here, Michelle. I've never slaved one amp into the other. I'm sure it would sound kind of cool. Maybe we can do that experiment on the channel, since both of my amps are grounded. I don't like running 2 amps because, one, it's more complicated. 2, you could get electrocuted. And I don't know if you've ever been electrocuted by playing around with vintage amplifiers that are not grounded, but I can tell you that feeling sucks ass. It's like one of the worst feelings in the world. Like, it's not, doesn't feel good. That's why, again, I don't like running 2 amps. When you've had that feeling a couple times, oh man, Jesus Christ. I mean, I've owned quite a few vintage amps, and like I won't ever own another vintage amp again. They're also like owning vintage equipment comes with its own inherent headaches. I'll just say that. It may sound great, they may play great, but you don't always know if it's going to work when you go to turn it on. That's an issue. That's why I got into boutique amps in the 90s and then opened up my own online retailer in 2000 when my music career just kind of hit the skids. I mean, in terms of my playing career, kind of hit a wall because I was burnt out. Yeah, Amar, Bosnia, cool. Well, I don't know, Michelle. I've never done it with these two amps in particular, so I'd have to give it a whirl and see. It'd be interesting to see. I'd probably run the Swart into, slave the Swart into the Soulcactus amp and see how that reacts. Oh, that's cool, Michelle. I don't think I've played a Vox Time Machine. Hey, Juris, how are you? Hey, Shred, what's up? No, I've never tried the Brian May coin pick. Thanks, Dallas. Thanks, Pixie. Thanks, Drug. I know that's a play on words, but my dyslexic ass is not picking up on it right now. Okay, any last minute questions before I wrap this up? Wrap it up. I'll take it. Fabulous Thunderbirds were a cool band. Okay. Alrighty, so later stream today, I don't know, 5, 6, somewhere around in there. Ways to support me, of course, are, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Want to get us to 10,000 subscribers. We're only cracking 7,000 right now. I don't know where everybody's gone, but maybe it's a summer break kind of thing. I don't know. Vacation before school starts or whatever. But anyways, you can buy a sticker or a super sticker and stream. Most of that money goes directly to me. You can also go to my patreon.com/Larry Soulcactus and buy some of my songs. That would help me out too. You can follow me on the Instagram. That, of course, is free. The links are down below in the description. The read more section. Hit the more. Drop down box. Boom. All right? You can find the links in there to Instagram and Patreon. Here is here. If you want to see photos of my gear or whatever, go to the YouTube homepage of Larry Soulcactus. Look at publishings, or postings, rather. If you want to check out videos where I played in bands, in bars, or wherever, concert halls, check out the videos. I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot. I appreciate all of you that participated in today's stream. All right, be cool. Bye-bye.